Hello and welcome to Networking Quick Tips. So my name is Bethany Ahoy. I'm with the University Career Center. So today we're going to walk through some top tips, overview of networking, and you will be able to see our full networking video as well as our networking guide for more details. But again, this presentation, you will get the high notes. We're going to cover networking basics, how to develop and utilize your network, LinkedIn best practices, and some general tips. Benefits of networking are endless. You all are tuning into this video because you know that there's an importance and value to networking. So again, these are just a few of those. So gaining insider knowledge, you're just going to find out a plethora more of information from talking with people who are doing the job, who are in the industry that you're interested in, who are working at the company that you're interested in being a part of, versus what you're going to find online. So again, talking with people, you're just going to get information you're not going to find elsewhere. You're also going to get top tips on job hunting tools and job search advice. So each company has specific things they look for in particular. Each recruiter, each hiring manager, they're each going to have their own set of things that they're looking for. So again, maybe this is a specific website that they use over others. Maybe this is certain things that skill sets are looking for on a resume or a cover letter, things to mention. Again, all kinds of information you could gain from this. And then also employment opportunities. So again, the hidden job market we refer to in our full presentation. So again, the hidden job market, those positions that are not yet posted, but will either are available or soon to be available. So those are great ways to find out about jobs before they get posted. So you can be one of the first applicants or even the only applicant. There are lots of positions that get filled that were never posted. So again, put yourself in the shoes of the hiring manager. If you have 1,000 people that have applied for a position and one person, someone has spoken for them and said, hey, I know this person, here's their resume, they'd be a great fit. You've just saved that hiring manager of having to go through those 500, 1,000 resumes because someone has networked and has been able to get that connection for someone else to be able to speak on their behalf. So again, that is huge. But again, the hidden job market is something that is only tapped through going through networking and talking with people who are in the know about that position. All right, so one of the first ways to network is through informational interviewing. So all informational interviewing is one-on-one conversations with people who are interested in learning more about their job, more about where they work, how they got there. You're going to get amazing information from this. We've seen so many students be incredibly successful, reaching out to people and just asking them to share their wisdom, share their experiences. People really enjoy talking about themselves. They really enjoy talking about their success and how far they've come. So again, this is a great opportunity for them to get to share with someone else those experiences. So there's a few steps to networking through informational interviewing. So first step, deciding who to contact. Again, making a list of those people that you know already. This could be family, friends, faculty, a neighbor. It could be someone you met at an on-campus event. It could be all kinds of different people. You can find people on LinkedIn or on the company's website to reach out to. You can reach out through email, through LinkedIn, phone calls, lots of different ways to reach out to them. In contacting them and requesting that informational interview. Again, you want to be very tactful with how you reach out to the person. Again, you never ever want to during an informational interview ask for a job or an internship. The second you do that, you usually risk losing that connection this early on because you haven't developed that relationship with that person yet. So without that connection, people are very unlikely to want to do you a favor beyond sharing just that information. So again, in that initial ask is strictly to ask them to share their story, share their journey, and information about the career and how they got to that place. You want to be very prepared for that conversation. So write out those questions. What do you genuinely want to know about that role? What are challenges about the role? What are the best parts about the role? What helped prepare you to do this job? What are skills that you've built? So again, you can run questions by us at the Career Center, meet with us, and we can certainly help you prepare for those conversations. but you always want to go into that with specific questions in mind to ask that person, and having done research on that person and their job and their company they work for. After any sort of informational interview, whether you do it through phone, email, in person, you always want to send a thank you email and follow up. So again, letting them know how much you appreciate their time, how much you appreciate all the information that they shared with you. So it can also be helpful to include one or two pieces of information that you found extremely valuable. Again, so it just confirms to them that you were listening and that you really took away from what they had to say to you. Next, so networking through events. There's so many events out there available to you all that you can meet different people within your industry to start gaining some of that information and building that network. So this can be at conferences and professional trade associations related to your industry. Most industries have these conferences and associations to be a part of. If you don't know where to start, you can always ask your professors, your faculty, what are some great organizations they know that'd be good for you to be a part of. Just simply looking it up online. Come meet with us at the Career Center. We can help you do some research to look up some ones that you can be a part of. And most all of them have very cheap memberships available for students because they want students to be a part of these organizations. On-campus career fairs and on-campus employer info sessions are also amazing events to network and meet people. So hop on Handshake, make it a regular occurrence in your schedule to check Handshake. Every student has access to Handshake as soon as you register for classes. So you can hop on there and you can check out weekly. New employers are posting new meet and greets, new interviews, new experiences, new events all the time. There's in-person and virtual. So again, it's up to that employer what the venue will be for that. But again, when you're checking regularly, then that ensures if there are a limited number of seats available, whether in person or virtual, that you do get your pick. So again, checking that regularly to see if there's ones of interest to you. Of course, our career fairs, anyone that's been involved in those, it is a great time to meet with employers, meet with recruiters, and start building that network. So again, check out Handshake regularly to make sure you are on top of it and can be a part of and sign up for those ones that you really do want to be able to sign up for. So another way to network is through LinkedIn. If you do not already have a LinkedIn account, we highly suggest that you have one. You can also check out our LinkedIn guide and video as well on our website to get more information on that. And as always, you're going to make an appointment with a career consultant to further discuss your LinkedIn profile and how to best stand out. Before you start connecting with people, you want to complete your LinkedIn profile, including a picture. Lots of studies show those with picture, they are more engaging. Employers are more impressed. People want to see that photo. And then staying regularly and meaningfully engaged. We hear a lot, oh yes, I started a LinkedIn account 3 years ago, but I haven't looked. That doesn't do you any good. So once you start your LinkedIn account and start networking, you want to build that a part of your routine to check it, respond to messages, like posts, follow people, and expand that network. It's only going to be as good of a resource as you regularly use it. You can follow companies, people, and topics. So that way, when you're following companies, if they're posting news about the field or news about the company, then you're going to be able to stay up to date with that. You're also going to be one of the first to see internships and jobs that they're posting and quickly apply to those. And of course, you're going to be able to connect with people and then follow different topics that you're interested in as well. LinkedIn has an amazing ability for you to be able to follow your alumni that are as part of UTD. So UTD is well known for having amazing students and alumni. So utilize that alumni network. You can search each company for UTD alum to see who works there. So that could be a great place to identify people to connect with, but also to informational interviewing with. That is a great place to start because you already have that in common, your fellow Comets. And Comets really enjoy being able to help each other out. So you're networking through all of these avenues, maintain those connections. You put in a lot of work to connect with them. So again, keep those people in your mind. A lot of students will keep a spreadsheet, making a list of their contacts, their network, the last time they touched base with them, and then setting a target date to reach out again. And it could be as simple as sending them a LinkedIn message, just saying, thinking, again, thank you for the time you spent with me, or I saw that project that you just recently worked on, looks great. Congrats on that promotion, whatever it is, just something to keep those connections fresh. And making sure you follow up regularly to maintain. So what you don't want to do is make that connection and then not talk to them again for years. And then when it's time to maybe reach out to them again, it's been so long, it can take a little bit more effort to reignite that connection. So again, maintain those connections that are made and just be mindful of that. So final thoughts, when it comes to networking, whether it's through informational interviewing, by attending events, through LinkedIn, you want to be actively and meaningfully engaged. So be prepared for those conversations, do your research, take notes. Again, these people are taking the time to share with you this valuable information that might have taken them years or decades to build. So again, really showing that you're grateful for that. Again, this means by following up with them regularly, but also reaching out and thanking them for any time that they've spent with you. That will go a very, very long ways. So again, these are the high notes for networking. So again, we go into these in much greater detail in the full length networking video, as well as in our networking guide that can be found on our University Career Center website. All the topics that we cover in these videos are all things we can meet with students individually for appointments. Again, this is through Handshake, so you can find all our events that we host as well as make appointments through Handshake. So again, all students have access to that when they register for classes. You hop onto Handshake, log in with your UTD ID and password, click on Career Center in the top right, appointments, and schedule new appointment. And you're able to select from a various different types of appointments that best suits your needs and what you feel like you need help with. You are not limited with appointments. So if you want to start off with a resume or LinkedIn appointment, then you can certainly still meet for us for all of our other services, such as job and internship search strategies, mock interviews, career advising if you're not sure what you want to do. So again, lots of different topics to choose from. You can select the best date and time that works for you and your schedule. And this also includes selecting in-person or virtual are both an option as well. So thank you so much for attending our quick tips over networking. If you have any questions, again, please schedule an appointment. Let's meet one-on-one and talk. You can always send us an email too at careercenter@utdallas.edu. Thank you for joining me to learn more about networking. And again, for more information, schedule an appointment or see our full video. Thank you and have a great day.